Check, 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 check. Camera on. Hi, everybody. It's Winston with PerfecPress. Today I got some new products to show you. We just expanded and kind of are relaunching our PerfecPress Foam line. Our foam is a comes in 14 colors. And foam's a really cool vinyl because it's a puff vinyl. When you put it to heat, it'll puff up on you. We got a bunch of really great colors. They're available in store now and will be available this afternoon online for order. We have white, black, red, orange, like an army green or a dark green, brown, like a charcoal, purple, athletic yellow, a vivid blue. Really cool vinyls, really fun to play with. And I'm going to show you how some ideas and things you can do with them today. First thing we're going to do, though, I have another new product I want to show. We now have baby onesies for sublimation. We have them in 4 different sizes from 3-month all the way to 12-month. Really soft, nice looking onesies. So I'm going to start off today. We're going to do a sublimation on this onesie. Then I'm going to add 3D foam to it. Then we're going to do a couple hats and a t-shirt and see where we are from there. So starting off with the onesie, I have a heat press set up for 400 degrees. For the baby onesie, I found that a pillow such as the sleeve pillow works really well for the 0 to 3 and 3 to 6 month one, and the 12-month one. It works well on all of them. I want to just slide this in. Reason for this is going to make it come across a lot nicer, give us more consistent press than if we were just to lay it directly down. Make sure it's nice and straight on this sleeve pillow. And then I'm going to use one of these American flag designs I have. I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to do it this way. Just fold it, fold it. Just giving it a little tear. I think it'll look cool having it kind of just going down, kind of rough style down the center of the baby. Like so. And we're going to take it over to our heat press at 400 degrees. I want to make sure everything's nice and flat. I want to put these little bun parts on here so they're hanging off so it doesn't cause any issues. The pillow should allow them to push down and not really affect anything, but just for an extra level of security, we're going to push them down so they don't get pressed. Making sure it's nice and on there. Looks like there's a little curve off, but that'll be fine for this design. I'm going to push it in. I do want to cover it before we do anything. I have some silicone sheets here.
We've got our regular viewer, Robert, being really excited about a baby clothes episode.
Oh yeah, Robert, we're doing some baby clothes. Robert has a really cute baby named Zelda. I don't even know if it's a baby anymore. It's like a toddler. Does that even count as a baby? When do you graduate from baby to toddlerism?
Is it like when you can like kind of walk pretty all right and?
You know what? I want to say you're right, Sarah. Walking is the defining factor.
I guess, you know, yeah, and they can like kind of say things where it's like they're kind of there to like.
Where they have some like consciousness.
There's some slight mobility and slight communication skills. Is that what qualifies a toddler? I don't know.
I don't know. I have no toddlers in my life. So here, we're pressing this for 45 seconds. Full 60 seconds kind of tends to start to burn these, so you want to do 45.
Yeah. Reminder, we are layering. I'm sure we already mentioned this. I was just like focused on the tech part, where we are layering sublimation designs that we have pre-printed. And then we're going to do 3D foam on top. We're making a little American flag, American baby onesie.
Yeah. Is your mic unmuted? So I had it on mute earlier.
Yeah.
The boxes?
Everyone can hear me.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo. Woo. All right, so here's our first layer on our baby onesie. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, nice American
Wow,
flag.
that looks great.
Now I'm going to use, what's the 3D foam? I think black probably will look the best on this one.
I don't know, you should use so let's see, I have some, yeah, there's the army green.
What's this say on the back?
I got colors written out. Wait, if you want to do those for the stormtrooper thing that I got going,
Okay.
that's what that's for.
Okay, let's do,
We got blue, vivid blue.
you know, white's not going to pop enough.
Nah,
We got the violet, that's wrong.
that would be weird.
Vivid blue might look pretty good. Let's try vivid blue.
Yeah, that should look cool.
So I want to take the vivid blue over to our vinyl cutter.
Man, what do we want it to say?
All American Baby.
Great idea. Oh, you know, it'd be even cuter. Made in the USA.
That's even better.
Aw.
You're right. Made in the USA. We're doing that. So while that sets up, I'm dropping this down to 300. And we only need about 5 to 10 seconds.
I think a lot of people get confused with this vinyl because it looks like regular vinyl, and it cuts like regular vinyl, right?
It looks and cuts like regular vinyl till you heat it.
Yeah, and then the heating element is what causes it to puff up.
Yep. And it's one of those vinyls where if you don't have the greatest quality heat press, it makes it more evident than others because
Yes.
of the way it puffs up. With the cheaper heat presses that don't heat consistently,
Mm-hmm.
it puffs up inconsistently.
That makes sense.
But with nicer heat presses, it puffs up very even.
Yeah, and it looks like a nice like brain when you look at it.
All right, y'all, so I'm opening up, we're using GraphTech today, so I'm going to use GraphTech Studio Pro. So we're going to make it say Made in America or American Made. Which would be funnier?
Made in USA?
Made in the USA.
That's like the least amount of letters, I feel like.
I got like 4 different things I'm going to make too, so we're doing this quick.
Yeah, I
Y'all
know.
see what I'm working on? So I'm in Flexi.
Yes.
I'm going to start with the impact font, and I want to have it say Made in the USA.
I really like how I like formatted your like little like camera that shows you the computer, and then it just resized back to what it was before.
Made in the USA. All right, that seems pretty cute. And
Right? Do it in Comic Sans. Everyone loves it.
Comic Sans. All right. Do we even have Comic Sans on here?
That's a great question. I don't even know.
We do not. Oh, we do. We do. I just got years of flashbacks back in college in a graphic design class, and my professor just making fun of Comic Sans and Papyrus.
I mean, that
Or
happens to me
papyrus.
like anytime I see Comic Sans in our office space area. Yeah.
Man, Comic Sans is popular in the vinyl world.
It is. And then like if you went to like, it's just funny because then you think about like flashbacks to art school and just how your professors would say very,
Mean.
very intense feelings on it.
So I don't need this to be any more than 3.5 inches, I think. So I'm going to size on here, 3.5. Oh, I didn't have the proportional button on, so let's undo. Click that proportional button.
So Kimberly is wondering if that's the Galaxy press that you're using, and it is. And unfortunately, have we fully discontinued selling our Galaxy
Yeah,
presses?
so the Galaxy presses are discontinued. This one that I'm using today, though, I will sell you for $900.
Yeah.
Maybe you can talk me down a little bit, but it doesn't have a warranty, so
Yes.
that kind of makes it kind of a reason we're not selling them anymore.
Yep.
And the manufacturer became difficult to deal with.
That's unfortunate. It's a great heat press.
Honestly, it's extremely similar to the new PerfecPress heat press.
Very true.
Extremely similar in quality, which I meant to use today, but
We're on a little time crunch.
we were on a time crunch today.
That's kind of why this whole stream kind of started out with us just like head first, you know?
Woo! All right, so I got it sized the way I want. I want to send it to cut. Make sure everything looks good. So for this next press, because this is dropping in temperature, the Galaxy says it's only 307, but I doubt it actually is. We're going to check it with the heat gun before we press it. But for this next press, because it's a 100-degree difference between sublimation and vinyl, it should not mess up our sublimation print at all. So let's grab this one. I'm going to peel this one open. And again, this 3D foam stuff, it's super popular. People are loving it, and it really makes your designs really bold and stand out. Yeah. Stay. It's very similar to weeding normal soft vinyls like PerfecPress Soft or Easy Weed. Almost feels the same. I cut this. This is a pretty small design, so it's not as easy to weed as I'd like it to be.
I mean, you had to make it baby-sized.
Baby stuff is a little smaller. It's like babies are small people, man. I got a new baby in my life. It's a doggy baby.
Would you say it's a baby because it's 8 years old?
Yeah, you're right. It's an old dog. I rescued a dog yesterday.
I'm excited to meet this puppy.
It's very sweet.
Socks.
His name's Socks, yeah. Ooh.
Man, it's crazy that Facebook is having issues with like showing us like the video, because right now I can't see how many people are watching us.
It doesn't show anything.
Mm-mm.
Are we still up?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're still going. Still going. We just can't see ourselves. Oh, no joke. That is tiny.
It's very small. I should have probably went bigger.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
baby-sized. I don't make baby clothes very much.
We're playing it fast and loose today, you know?
Fast and loose, baby.
I mean, when do we not play it like that, though? So.
The days I planned very well. All right. So we're going to take the heat gun. We're going to double check our heat press over here. See what its actual temperature is at. I don't think that was accurate either, because it just told me 150.
Well, then.
Okay. It's at 350 right now. It's a bit hot. So we're going to hold off on pressing this for a few more minutes. We're going to work on one of these hat designs next. Ooh, hat. So for the hat, I want to do something kind of fun. Let's make one that says vaccinated, so we can really tell all the folks. I got vaccinated yesterday.
There we go. I was about to say, why don't you just say what you're really wanting to say?
Let's make it kind of fun, though. Let's go to Google, and we're going to find, let's do
Oh my
shot
God, it
needle.
keeps on resizing it. Oh well.
Clip art. Yeah, one of these. We're going to do copy image here, paste this in here.
Here we go. Jesus.
We're going to trace it, hit enter.
Oh, no joke, you are making it real fun. Okay.
I'm gonna put it right here, and then underneath it, we're going to do word. Yo, they're listening to Coheed and Cambria out in the warehouse. It's getting me pumped.
Are you unaware that that's like a daily occurrence?
No, I know it happens
Okay.
often, but it makes me happy every time.
That's good.
Sorry, y'all, you can't hear the greatness of Coheed and Cambria in the warehouse.
I know, right?
Did I spell vaccinated right? Yeah, I think I did. Cool. Nothing worse to wear a hat that says vaccinated. It was all spelled wrong.
That's pretty funny.
What color should we do? I think we should do orange or red.
See?
Let's do the red. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the cherry.
Ooh,
You
the
do
new
it. See, that's the
cherry.
thing. You should do the cherry. I like that.
Cherry.
I love cherries too, dog. Out of curiosity, why did we name that one cherry?
Because we already have one called red, and this one was lighter in shade.
Ah, okay.
And that's about that's how it came up. We thought about calling it light red, or renaming red dark
So it's
red.
still more like reddish. It's not really. I'm excited to see what this color looks like.
We'll find out right now. what it looks
Exactly.
like.
I'm excited.
So this is 7 inches wide. That's way too wide for a hat. Realistically, we are going to do 4.5. So that means this is bigger than what we put on the baby, but it'll look good. Here we go.
Huzzah!
I got that Johnson & Johnson, you know, man? Feels good.
That one and done.
That one and done.
I have a 4% chance of dying. You have a 0% chance of dying now.
All right, so we got that cut. Now we're going to take it over here and we're going to weed it out, y'all. Sorry, I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch someone weed out material. Those who are new, again, weeding out is the term for peeling out.
Oh my God. Okay.
Any comments, questions, or concerns?
No, just Robert reminding you that you're Zelda's uncle/godfather.
I know. Does that mean I have responsibilities now?
Only if Robert dies.
Heck yeah. Robert dies, his children is mine.
Then you got yourself a real full house.
That would be a weird,
Yeah. I mean, you got the dog now, you know?
Does that mean I get Robert's dogs too? Maybe.
I don't know. You're not their godfather, so I don't know. Robert says all of them.
All of them. Sweet. All right, y'all, so I got this weeded out. I'm just going to cut it from the back. All right, so we're going to mess with the hat press. So with hat presses, here's a few things you got to do. They got these little clips back here. That's for the back of the hat to kind of pull it. So we're going to take our hat, set it up right over on top here. Have that pulled on the back. We're going to do a pre-press just to look, make sure everything's looking nice.
Wow, looks like it's just ready to go.
Yeah, this hat press is pretty nice. I like it.
Great. This is going for $349, $350?
No, 300 degrees for 10 seconds, y'all.
Oh no, I'm talking about the price.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
it's sick. Okay.
Oh, you mean the price of the hat press?
Yes,
I
yes,
thought you
yes.
meant the price of the vinyl. I was
No.
like, I don't think it's $350 a sheet.
No.
Yes, the hat press is $350.
Yeah. We're having a really good time today. We're having a fun
I'm
time.
having one of those days, y'all.
It's fun. There's a lot going on. We got a lot to do today. Busy day.
Boom. And look, the backing got
Just
stuck to
came
the
off.
top.
Okay.
Get off there. So it kind of peels itself almost.
That's fun.
But look at
Looks
this, y'all.
good.
This looks so good. Let me try to get close up on one of these cameras.
You're gonna wear it all day.
Oh yeah, I am.
Let's see. if
Y'all
that's-
see that?
Hold up. Yep. There we go. Vaccinated. Puffy
See how that's
vaccinated.
the 3D-ness of it looks really cool, doesn't it?
It's all raised. Can you touch it?
Oh yeah. That's nice, y'all. Make it fit my big head. All right, let's check for the baby's onesie. So we're at 310 right now, so that's perfect. So I want to take the onesie over here.
Oh no! I think it's under, yeah, it's under the table.
Aha. And this time I'm not going to use the pillow. We've pressed it once before, and we're not needing to really push it up. I'm going to put it right in the middle of the shirt too. 'Cause babies, you don't really put it on their chest, you put it more in their center.
Yeah, because they got little baby beer bellies.
Yeah, and the baby chests are small. I'm going to use a fresh one of these. I don't know if this is a normal statement, but I don't know when's the last time I held a baby. I guess it was Robert's baby. I don't hold babies very much.
Neither do I. In October, I'm going to be holding my brother's child.
Oh, look at it, so cute! Look at this one, y'all. Even with these small letters, it looks so cute.
I mean, that is pretty cute. We probably should have gone with a darker color, but who cares?
Yeah, the blue fades in a bit more than I meant to. Can y'all see that?
There we go. Made in USA. Woo!
So you can do really cool two double designs like that, where you mix sublimation and the 3D for a real cool effect. So let's.
No, we're doing great on time. We have 30 minutes.
I'm killing it, man.
I know.
I'm a vinyl pro. All right, so let's do something a little more complex. Yeah. So earlier, Sarah was making something off Photoshop.
Yeah, let's see how easy it is to work with.
See if it's doable. I haven't even looked at this yet. So Sarah made this on Photoshop. If y'all can see, it says Stormtrooper. It is 1, 2, 3 colors. So we got the charcoal, red, and black here. I think that's what you got.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Let's see what you got
I
going
think there
on
should be an
inside here.
army green over there too or something.
So before I export this, I want to do a little work to the file.
Yes, please. I did it very sloppy.
I'm just going to merge these layers.
Like I said, fast and loose, baby. It's one of those
So
days.
we don't actually have a white layer, but did we get soft white by any chance? We
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I'm going to use a 4th layer of soft in here as well, just to help make this pop a little more, because we're going to be going on a dark brownish, grayish shirt.
Yeah, it's like a forest green type. Dirt-looking shirt.
And before I do anything else, I'm going to drop in some white inside of our Stormtrooper. Yes, this layer. Just like a coloring book.
Yep, little paint bucket.
All right, that looks great, y'all. So we're going to go save as. I'm going to save this as a PNG file. I want to call it Stormtrooper. I'm going to hit save. Now to make it even easier on ourselves, I'm going to trace this in Illustrator.
Yes.
I know this is a little more advanced, y'all, but this is how you make the really good looking shirts.
Oh, yeah.
I've been told a lot of y'all appreciate it.
You know what's really fun? I think maybe the onesies. How do you think it would look to sublimate a onesie with a 13 by 19 sublimation sheet? Try to do a full.
I tried Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it looks all right. There's certain spots that don't do well, like the armpits and up here. The shoulders do a little weird.
Makes sense.
And then when you flip it around to do the other side, there's like a noticeable weird line as well. So it's not perfectly clean and seamless, but I think if you made yourself like a little jig and practiced and designed your design around the idea of pressing on a onesie
Right.
and kind of faded it or something on the edges, like we tend to do with the socks, I think it would work better that way.
Yeah, if you like essentially made yourself a jig that would overstretch it a little. Yeah.
All right, so I'm just pulling this into Illustrator. You want to be using the image trace tool, so it's color. We're going to have a limited palette. There's 4 colors here. We're going to hit trace. Boop, 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 boop. How many viewers we got going?
You tell me, buddy.
Uh,
How many we got? None? 2?
From my thing, it says 4.
Cool.
Double checking there. All right, let me, that's been traced. Now we're going to go File, Save As, no, not Save As Copy. Save As. We're going to save it as EPS file, y'all. Stormtrooper? Popper, you know. He doesn't want to do
What?
poppers with stormtroopers.
I'm sorry. What?
I spelled storm popper
Oh, okay.
instead of trooper.
Sorry, you kind of started mumbling some strange things.
I
where I
know,
was like,
I
what do
know,
you,
I know. I'm going to blame everything else except myself. All right, so this is for our white layer, which we only need to actually chop out the face mask part.
Yes.
So I'm adjusting all this here. And I'm sorry y'all can't hear what's going on in that warehouse. They got some booty jams playing.
We do have Karen asking if we give lessons on Illustrator.
If we give lessons on Illustrator, that's what kind of this is.
Yeah, kind of.
Direct lessons, not really. YouTube is a fabulous tool to learn everything you can imagine on Illustrator.
Yes.
I do private one-on-one lessons for graphic design with folks. You feel free to email me about that. I am booked till May, though. So I did a cardinal sin here. I forgot to size it first.
Oops.
It's okay. Not much changed.
Yep.
So our white layer here, I'm going to once again adjust. So I made that adjustment. I loaded the white, which is going to be just PerfecPress soft, but it's going to be our layer that we kind of base everything off of. Make sure it's flipped, 100%. Cool. We're going to hit send. And now I'm starting to wonder, I don't think these, we'll find out. These might not be big enough sheets. So the tricky thing with the 3D foam, if you're going to try to do a multi-layer design, which we're about to do, you have to press it all in one go. You can't press it in multiple times. So what we're about to attempt to do is press it all in one go and kind of puzzle it before we even get into pressing it, if that makes sense, y'all. All right, y'all. So that's our Stormtrooper helmet part.
I'm so glad that that was like a design that we did really easy. I was kind of worried about that.
So we'll put that away. This is the base of our design.
Yeah, this will be the
Basically
first
our
layer.
center point. So now we're going to do the gray This one says charcoal. I thought black had a black back.
Does it say charcoal on it, or is it?
One says charcoal, but this other one doesn't say anything.
Right.
I thought the black had a black back.
The one that doesn't say anything, that's army green.
Oh, so we're not using black?
We can. I just figured that we show black enough, and we got a bunch of new colors. You know, why not?
Okay. We're doing a color combo.
I kind of just gathered, like, you know,
You just grab
military
a
colors.
little bit of everything?
Yeah.
You know, I want to do the charcoal then in this one. So I think army green will look weird as this one. I want to extend out everything a little bit. Now here's the part that will make it easier on us. We're going to double cut it, and then I'm going to go over there and I'm actually going to, well, I want to split this into two parts, y'all. So first part, I want to do this here as a single cut.
Sure, you don't need me to get you a bigger sheet or anything?
I don't think we need to yet. We'll find
Okay.
out here in a moment.
Okay.
Let me size it. We'll be fine here. So I'm saying this one as a single pass. I'm going to weed this out, cut this out because it's separate from the rest of the design. And then the other one I'm going to send as a double, maybe even triple pass with my force up so it cuts it all the way through. That way I can just knock it out. So I'm going to hit send. I know that sounds crazy, but you'll see when I physically do it.
That's kind of how you have to do it.
That's fun. So while that does that, we're going to switch it up over here. Great. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, so that should be fine. I'm going to stick this back in here in a second, face the other direction. But I want to peel this out just so I can plan it out easier. Woo. So I got the stormtrooper part. So we're going to stick it back in. So for this part, this is one of the trickiest parts of what we're about to do. We're going to cut it all the way through so it's like a one-piece sort of design. Should work. Yeah, it's the outline. So I'm raising my force to the same I would cut glitter at. So that's a 16 on this Graphtec. I'm changing my passes to 2. And that probably is going to cut. I want to do a triple pass.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Let's be safe than sorry. We're going to hit send. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up.
Mess what up?
The sheet, like it cuts all the way through and starts to like wig out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a possibility.
Man, I love possibilities, though.
Possibilities, Campbell's.
Oh, no. Is this one of those things where you kind of recommend a cutting mat?
Yeah, this would probably work. This technique here would probably work easier on a cutting mat.
Yeah.
For sure. I think it's going to do it though.
Yeah, it looks all right from here.
I just kind of have to keep it from wigging out.
It's kind of scary though. Have you ever heard of people ever having like accidents with a Graphtec? Like,
Man, I've heard everything.
see, that's why I had to ask. Uh-oh.
Woohoo. See, it started. I caught it before it did it. You know what? We can work with this. I think we can work with this.
You should have an X-Acto blade over there if you need it.
Yep. So what we're doing, we're cutting it all out so it can attach directly, or press directly. Advanced t-shirt making. Oh, did not finish that part? Oh no, this is all connected in one big piece. Okay. Do.
Does it look like it's gonna?
It'll work. It's going to take a little bit of finagling, but I think this is going to work just fine, y'all. And weeding will probably help that too. So we do have all that white layer that's going to be underneath these.
You just had like an article pop up on your computer that was probably one of the like silliest things I've ever seen. It was like talking about how like Prince Philip apparently saved James Bond, but I don't know how that makes sense because James Bond is not a real person.
What? Those are documentaries, Sarah. The Spy Who Loved Me. One of the greatest documentaries of all time. I mean, how'd they get that footage inside that casino? International man of mystery, that's how. Oh, I'm silly.
I know. You're just making me think of how me and Ford went down a Austin Powers hole.
Austin Powers? Austin Powers is hilarious and holds up weirdly all right.
I know, it does, it does.
Like some older comedies don't hold up. That one holds up.
It's pretty much the conclusion we made last week when we watched all three of them.
My favorite one is the first one and the gold member one. Gold member.
Yeah, that's true. We kind of skipped over the second one.
Second one is all right. It's not as good as the other two.
No, it's not. And like thinking about it now, like Michael Myers, like a lot of the comedies he's done have like held up over the years.
I disagree. Watch Love Guru.
I forgot about that one. Wow, yeah, you're right. That was terrible. Sorry, I was thinking of like Wayne's World, and then it's like coming up on my.
So I am going to need bigger sheets than these for the Army Green.
Army Green and Red?
Red, yeah.
I got
the
you.
big sheets. We're almost there, y'all.
It's okay, we got 20 minutes.
I'm going to take the shirt while she does that, and I'm going to prepare it over on the heat press. I'm going to pre-press the shirt, get the wrinkles and whatnot out. Nice.
Do these mics potentially reach all the way to the lobby?
Maybe.
They're kind of funny.
Wow, you say some weird stuff out there?
I thought about it, and then I decided against it.
Then I
Figured it'd be
realized
safer to not do that.
Shouldn't say these words. Mumble under my breath at these people. All right, so I'm going to expand out the cut border. That's the trick I always do, especially with a design like this, y'all. We're going to hit send.
I'm actually excited to see how the shirt's going to turn out.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
I wish I got a different size shirt.
Oh, so someone could actually wear it?
Yeah, you forgot to...
Shoot.
Oh, okay. You didn't forget. That was just what you needed to do.
Yeah, I thought that saying would work, but it's seeming like it's too much. Let go, GraphTech.
Maybe just do the double pass.
Yeah. Why is it? There it goes.
Let go.
You know what?
Oof. Oof. I mean, did you get what you need out of it?
I think I can make it work.
Okay. Please do not follow by example. Get a cutting mat. But this is working, so we're going to roll with it.
I do vinyl fast and loose style.
It's just, as we've stated before, it's one of those days.
That's going to work.
Just cut off that little tab.
Yeah, this is going to work just fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's going to work great. So now we're going to do the red layer, y'all. And I'm going to adjust that saying so it's just a double pass, not that triple.
Yes.
So that seems to be giving us an issue. Like so. I think I want to lower the force to 14 too. Okay, so we're going to hit send on this. Don't rip on me, don't act weird. I believe in you. Vinyl needs encouragement, y'all.
It looks like it's doing all right. How'd that go? Dang.
I'll make it work.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel out the whole thing very carefully so I don't rip or tear it. Again, y'all, this isn't exactly how you 100% want to use 3D foam all the time, but for what we're trying to do today, doing a multi-foam design, this is the best way I can figure out. Woo. You know what? I want to use this carrier sheet and kind of use it
I love
as...
that hat. That's such a fun hat.
You like my vaccinated hat?
Yeah, I do.
It's my virtue signal hat.
I saw that you hashtagged that in your post about it. It was pretty funny.
People need to know. I'm better than you. I'm vaccinated.
I was about to say, that's also a hat where if you go to the right part of town, you could probably start a fight pretty easy.
Yeah, you won't see me up in Kennesaw. Whatchamacallit? Last night I kept on having these dreams about Bill Gates. They were real intense. All right, so
I was having dreams about the video game that I've been playing. I feel like that means I should maybe give it a rest. I'm so close to being done with such like a major part of it, though. I can't stop.
Can't stop playing. Is that Stardew Valley still?
Yes. Yes, I love my farm simulator.
Were you one of those people who played that Farmville on Facebook back in the day?
The funny thing is that no, I was not at all. I think the fact that this has like a 8-bit aesthetic and is kind of based off of Harvest Moon is kind of like a whole reason why I like it more.
So we're just going in and trimming this, y'all. Use the X-Acto, because, man, this needs a new blade.
We're definitely doing a good job at making this seem like it's tedious, but
it's doable. It's 100%
just getting cutting
doable.
that, and then it's not going to be...
I don't even think a cutting mat honestly would help that much.
I just feel like it might not come up in the cutter.
Oh, yeah, the tear-up part, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me just kind of
That's
not
fine.
testing and just running it.
Yeah, like I said, this is just one of those days. We're playing it fast and loose.
like you should with your vinyl. And say it doesn't work.
Yes, and then call us about it, demanding a refund, even though you played it fast and loose.
This is what we get for doing this as examples.
Honestly, yeah.
Two. Okay. So now we got our guy. I want to put him on here. We got this guy.
No.
This one I got to trim right here.
Why is it that your camera turns off randomly?
It does it to keep the battery from overheating.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because that's a photo camera, not really a video camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we abuse it by overheating the battery. If I was to sell a shirt like this, I'd charge a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you're doing 4 layers altogether, and 3 layers are of a specialty vinyl.
Yeah, $45 shirt.
At least, man. At least. People undercharge way too much. They need to overcharge.
Your labor's worth it.
You are worth it. So I want to take this layer that I put off, which I probably should have. I'll put it back on. Use it like one giant thing of transfer tape. Sorry, y'all, I just realized that's probably blocking.
That's totally fine. I got you on a camera where everyone can see everything you're doing. Whoa.
You know what? I'm regretting weeding this. I think I want to cut it just one more time.
Yeah, I mean, you got the materials, you know?
Come on, computer. Excuse me.
I was just wondering if, like, people can hear in the mic, like, when I have, like, a burp coming up or anything like that.
Absolutely, they
Yeah,
can.
since it's, like, against my throat. I feel really bad. And, like, I wonder if they can hear me, like, sipping my coffee and everything.
They can hear my heavy breathing.
Did you do it at the same setting as last time?
Yeah, last time I shouldn't have peeled it up like I did.
Yeah. Could have just cut it out. Luckily, the cut lines are already there to like guide whatever blade you decide to use, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's going to work this time just fine.
Hey.
Went about it kind of weird, but this should work perfectly nice. All right, everybody. Well, here's our pieces. We have our red layer. Let's go back to the computer so you can reference the design. So see the design on the computer, y'all? So we have our red layer. One place right there. We have our gray layer, or green, or I'm not even sure what color this is supposed to be. We want to trim just a little bit more on the edge right here. And the reason why we're doing this is because 3D foam doesn't layer. So if you're trying to do a multicolor design, you got to press it all in one go.
Yep, we're attempting this all in one go. That PerfecPress though, that PerfecPress, you can
That
you
perfect
can layer.
press.
That PerfecPress.
Goodness.
Are you just making sure that it's lining up?
Yeah, I'm just trying to line it up just right, but because it's the back's sticky,
Yeah.
it's just kind of like, it's a little tricky.
Might be easier if you try to line it up on the press. Or do you just not want it to be that close to any sort of heat?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the heat right now.
Yeah.
Just in case it starts to activate it at all.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. All right, we got that part done. This is going to be in a layer underneath it, like so. We have that top line to play off of. And this 3D foam stuff, I really like it on hoodies and stuff. I think it looks great on sweatshirts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wish we got it in when it was still colder. I think that's the season for this stuff, really. That seems straight. Stormtrooper, yep. And then this layer will be right here.
So it's totally fine for you to have like several layers of like the liner like that?
If they're not overlapping. So that's what I've been doing with that X-Acto, cutting them out.
I see. Okay.
So there's a little bit of overlap over here I'm worried about on this guy. So I want to clean up that, but then we should be ready to go. I think scissors might be the best. So this piece is the trickiest piece, really, the little outline of the helmet.
Oh yeah.
We knew that was going to be. And you don't really have to peel the inside parts out, it's just the outside lines that overlap anything. I need a different X-Acto, that one's terribly dull. There we go, this one looks okay. Much, much better. This is exciting.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I'm very excited to see how it looks on the shirt.
Hopefully it doesn't look rough.
I don't think it will.
Hey man, sometimes we're doing it live, so.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying, folks, there's a 10% chance this might look terrible.
Very true.
New product, new design I've never tried before. Let's do it in front of how many people? A couple hundred?
Yeah, right?
We need fresh X-Acto blades in here. These are terrible.
Oh, yeah, dog.
All right, I can make this work. I think I did enough spots where it shouldn't be too crazy. Wonderful. Okay, we ready, y'all.
Pressing time.
So I'm going to first press the PerfecPress Soft white layer as my basis of where everything's going to be laying. And again, y'all, that's 300 degrees for 12 seconds. Really 8 seconds, but because we're pressing other layers, you don't have to do it for a full 12. We peeled that away. So we got our Stormtrooper on the shirt. You all see that?
Oh, yeah.
So now we're going to try to press all these in one go. Hopefully it works.
Wah, wah, wee, wah.
So So we're lining it up to our white PerfecPress layer.
I'm excited.
Technically don't have to cover it because everything that's exposed is covered by these liners.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works, y'all. Kind of nervous. It might not work. 300 degrees, 10 seconds with a very light pressure. On my pressure gauge, it's a 3. Should be fine.
We don't know. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Whoa! I see it puffed up from here. Whoa! How's it look?
It did the red weird.
Oh.
It has a few weird spots.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Well.
Hold on. And the green's weird. Again, kind of show. I think I can do something real quick there.
Oh yeah? You think there's just not enough heat?
Yeah, like I said, this vinyl really shows off if you have improper heating elements, and it really shows the galaxy where it struggles at. If that helps.
Okay.
So that didn't help much.
Oops.
It don't look awful, except the green is just not activated all the way. Let's see how I can get it to go without squishing it. Let's see, did that help? Yeah. So we tried. See?
Whoa. Yeah, that's
See,
kinda...
the green didn't heat up evenly.
Yeah.
And then the red had spots that got way more heated.
Yeah.
Let me try one last thing.
I'm sure if we did it a little less fast and loose, it would probably be fine.
Yeah, or a different style design. This one, because they're so butted up against itself.
Yeah.
Let's try this. If we just give it
A little tappy tap.
a little tap. See if that saves it. Some redemption points.
Uh,
Nope.
it just is what it is.
It did not help the green at all.
Yep. What'd it do?
Well, we tried, y'all.
Whole lot of nothing. Okay.
Not awful.
Yeah, it didn't look terrible. Didn't look
Probably
like...
from the distance it looks better.
Yes. Yeah, like I'm sure like me
me show
sitting
y'all.
here, like I'm probably like, wow, that's fine. And then like when I look at it up close, I'm probably gonna be like, what? Whoa.
You see that, y'all?
Yes.
Do you see how, like the 3Ds part's cool. The green, because I don't know why the green didn't really activate right.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But there you go.
Yep.
So we had 2 successful ones, one unsuccessful one. And you know, the idea worked to just
Yeah, I mean,
design,
we're experimenting.
we could have used a better design maybe.
We're encouraging y'all to experiment.
So again, if you are going to layer 3D foam, it works best as your last layer. So you can do PerfecPress Soft or some of the other layers or other vinyls first, and then press the 3D foam, and it'll be your nice final layer. So today, a recap, we did this shirt where we tried to press multiple colors at one time. Technically worked, just didn't turn out as clean as we would like it to. We did a hat with the 3D foam, and we did a baby onesie with sublimation and 3D foam. Hit us up next week what you would like us to do or talk about. We try to do any request. Yeah. I hope you all have a great week. See you next week. And this product's available online this afternoon and in store currently.
See y'all next week.
Bye.